Professional. In this short segment, we're going to talk about face angle and club path and how it affects the launch direction of a golf shot. There used to be a common misconception that the club path had the greatest influence on the launch direction and that the club face is what made the ball curve left and right. But through the implementation of new technology such as TrackMan and FlightScope, research has shown that the club face actually has a 4 times greater effect on the launch direction than the club path. Now, also keep in mind that a club with less loft is going to have a little bit more of an effect than a club with higher loft, because there's more friction when making impact with the golf ball, which is going to cause it to curve more. So that brings me to the concept of the D-plane. Now, the D-plane is made up of 2 components. One component is the face angle, which is going to be represented by this yellow rod. And this yellow rod is perpendicular to the sweet spot. And the other component is the club path, which is going to be represented by this orange rod. So if we can zoom in here, I have a golf ball here with 2 white rods. This represents our target line. So hypothetically, if this were our path direction, so if we're swinging from inside to out in relation to the target line, and the club face is shut in relation to that path, then this is what makes up the D-plane, these 2 angles here. And the ball is always going to spin on this axis, and that's what's going to cause the ball to curve. But you know, through new technology, we've realized that the club face can be open in relation to your target line, but as long as it's closed in relation to your swing path, then the ball is you're still going to hit a draw, you know, and vice versa if it were the other way around. Now, with that being said, the other thing that can influence the launch direction is, you know, if you're hitting down on a shot. So if you're swinging parallel to the ground, and let's say this is the trajectory of, I don't know, your 8-iron, that's the trajectory that the ball is going to launch. Now, if you hit down on the shot with the same lofted club, the ball is going to take off in a shorter direction. So that is how the club face and club path influence the launch direction of the golf.